Hi, everyone. Okay, so I have a message for today from the tarot, and I also pulled a rune as well. And this is a very big message. Um, if you can't tell, we already have four major arcana cards, um, and two minor arcana in the wands in the fire signs with the seven and two of wands. Okay, so this is speaking about transformation, internally and externally. We have that with the moon and the death card. The death card can symbolize an external transformation, death, rebirth, in your material outside world. So that comes first. And then with the moon card, it's all about that internal balance, the internal work, um, things shifting inside you that feels uncomfortable. Um, and it really suggests for you to take that willpower, to take that momentum, and really be aware of where you want to go. It's all about, that transformation and really focusing on what you want in your life, like what you want to accomplish, what feels right, standing up for what you believe in and just going with that, planning towards what you want, that feels right. Um, I mean, we have Berkana as the rune and the Empress, and those are so intertwined right now in this reading. They go so hand in hand. Um, if Berkana was a tarot card, it would be the Empress, in my opinion. They so balance each other out. They mean basically the same thing. Um, so creativity, divine feminine power, um, doing what you love, sitting in your glory, in your beauty, um, just that divine feminine essence that portrays the tarot and in the rune right there. Um, I think that's the overall goal after all that has happened, that has or is happening right now, currently, for you. It's heavy. I feel that it's really heavy. You feel like you're going through transition, rebirth. Standing up, doing it again, having the willpower to do it again. It's a nonstop loop. I feel like it could have been this whole year of 2025. It could be just in the last maybe 3 months or in the last 6 months. Take it how it resonates, take it where it fits. Um, but it's just been a battle, like internal and external battle, for you. And when I say the Empress and Berkana, like, you are reaching your divine feminine presence. It can be, your spot, your feminine energy with yourself. Meaning, if you're a masculine watching this, it could be your feminine side really taking the forefront right now, or it could be the feminine just in her feminine glory, her receiving energy. Again, take it where it fits. You know your part in this. So yeah, but other than that, it's just really, I feel like at the beginning you were like, who doesn't fit in my life, I won't back down to them. I'm not gonna cycle repeat and do what doesn't feel right, honestly. Spiritually, you know, this could be through like creative projects or just finding yourself again, really, really beginning to realize, how I can balance myself out, internally and externally. Um, like I said, it could be like a hard time for you, or it has been a hard time. And maybe not a lot of people know that. Maybe you haven't shared that with a lot of people around you. I feel like you have a close knit of people that you have in your life, and there's nothing wrong with that. Um, if you have, a few friends, if you have 20 friends, if you have, you know, two family members you like, if you have your whole family that you like, um, it doesn't matter. I feel like, but in this reading, I feel like you have a close knit of friends and family that support you and that have gone with you on this journey on this ride, and the others you just had to let go. You just had to remove. Um, and but I think the end game is to be in your divine feminine essence, your presence. Really step into that energy of owning it, of receiving what you're designed to receive in this lifetime. Um, and you're finally at that brink of sitting in your glory, sitting in your on your throne, and just letting it come to you. You're at that place where this has all it's all shifting, and it's all ending, um externally and internally, like we said. um it's just very powerful. You haven't given up. I feel like you got back up again, and you kept going. You wouldn't back down, for anything, for anyone. And you kept planning, you kept having your eye on the prize, and you were like, I feel like this is really big personal growth. Overall essence is like such big personal growth that you endured this year and that you've accomplished. um and with a chariot and two of wands, like you really had the willpower to succeed and to go forth into every transition, into every rebirth that you had this year. And that's very commendable. It's not easy to do. It could be just your spiritual journey, um your spiritual awakening, what have you. Just really focusing on you this year. And maybe you probably, again, like, let things go in your life that did not serve you. And now you're ready to receive what you do deserve. It's not about letting people know what you don't want, it's letting people know what you want, what you do want in your life, not what you don't. You already accomplished that. So I feel like going forward is going to be really settling into what you want in your life right now, what you're ready to receive, what you're on the forefront to receive. um, and you're gonna reap all the benefits. You're gonna reap all the rewards after your hard work that you had to do. But it was necessary. That hard work, that transition, that awareness that you have now, it wasn't done for nothing. You really succeeded in that, is what I'm getting. um, I'm gonna pull another tarot card. Just see. I feel like doing it this way. All right. Just our advice, so like our clarity, or what else do we need to know to end this reading. Um, for your greatest and highest good. More fire signs. Okay. Fire sign energy. So you could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. You don't have to be. Um, but Three of Wands, it's like, yes, you've with the Two of Wands, you planned it. You found your purpose. Now you want to expand on that, and you want to explore what it is, you know, that you're meant to do after all this rebirth and transition that you had to accomplish this year. So, the planning and the exploration is about to expand. um, and you're really ready to finally be in that Empress energy, finally be in that, receiving energy. And I feel like you did this. Like, you did this. All your hard work will be rewarded for you. Just continue to be that creative self. Continue to be that, bright shining light in the world for others and for yourself. First and foremost for yourself. You are the Empress. You are that divine. You are that, presence of beauty and glory and nurturing person. And don't forget that. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Don't let the haters hate. So, um, yeah, I feel like that's the message. You guys, you have really endured that, out of body transformation, rebirth, and also internal as well. But you persevered. You went through it full throttle. You did not back down, and you kept going. You kept picking yourself up and doing that determination work. And I feel like, oh, there's 3-3. So 3-3 could be significant with the Three of Wands and the Empress. So yeah, 33 could be a sign for you. Um, but yeah, overall, you guys, this has been a long and winding road, you know, this year in general for the collective. Again, take it how it resonates. Um, yeah, but this is the message, you guys. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you on the next one.